Options trading is one of the most rewarding ways to invest, but it can also be one of the most risky.
Oh, it went to zero. Yeah!
For the next week, I'm going to be trying 3 different trading strategies with options to see if this is a realistic way to make money as a beginner. Now, if you don't know what options are, I'm going to try to explain it to you in 30 seconds, the way that I would explain it to myself about 3 hours ago before I knew anything about this. So options are a contract for the right to buy or sell 100 shares of a stock at a certain price in the future. So think of it like buying a coupon for $100 that will let you buy a Supreme sweater for $1,000 on a future drop. Now, you think this is worth it because you expect that sweater to be worth $2,000 by the end of the week. This is called the strike price. Now, if you're right, you've made $900 and now you're dripping.
All this design that got me drip.
Now, if you're wrong and the price of the sweater drops to $800, let's say, you'll lose the initial $100 that you spent on the coupon. So the bet that the price will go up is called a call option. On the other hand, you can also buy put options, which makes a bet that the price will go down. Okay, so obviously there's a whole lot more, but that's pretty much all that you need to know for now. So let's get these bands. Okay, so to inform my decisions on which options to buy, keep in mind I'm an idiot, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm keeping track of the news a little bit. A lot of news that's coming out recently is talking about how investors are scared that the market is going to crash because the market ended on a positive at the end of the most recent quarter, even though inflation is still at an all-time high and there's still a war in Ukraine and there's just a lot of fear. And because of that, I think the market in the next couple of days is going to start declining. Right now, the price of SPY is $409, so I bought some put options, making a bet that that is going to reach $405 by the end of the week. A lot of the negative news that's coming out right now is about the US, and China just keeps on growing, and all I can hear about them is that they're going to surpass the US. Is that true? I don't know, but I think Alibaba is going to go up by the end of the week. Next, I bought some call options on Coinbase. Elon Musk just changed the picture of Twitter to Dogecoin, so I'm expecting a big rally in Dogecoin and crypto overall anytime Elon Musk mentions crypto. And we're taking it back to 2020 with some call options on AMC, baby. I'm not going to get any crazy profit off this, but just to get my feet wet, I want to see how this performs over the next couple days. All right, let's move on to the second trading method. Time to get serious. So I've been watching a bunch of trading videos trying to learn support and resistance and EMA and RSI and head and shoulder patterns, and it's pretty obvious that a week is not enough time to learn all of this stuff. But I keep seeing these videos go viral about these trading bots that tell you when to buy and sell, and apparently people are making 180% profit on average. This sounds too good to be true, but let's give it a shot. So I've been looking at charts like this for the past 2 hours, looking for a good buy signal, and I haven't found anything yet. Today seems like it's a very bearish day in the market. Pretty much every stock is really selling off, which means it could be a good opportunity to buy some puts. But every stock I've looked at, I get there a little bit too late where the price has already dramatically dropped, which means the options get really expensive really quickly. But right now, it looks like there's a decent opportunity. I'm looking at the Uber stock. Basically, I just need this price to hit this line, and that means it's a good selling opportunity. So far, it just keeps almost touching it, but not quite getting there. So this thing seems like a cheat code so far. I mean, I haven't made a single dollar, so I can't really tell you, but like if you were watching the stock down here and you bought when it told it to, look at all this profit that you would have made. Now, it's not perfect. It did tell you to sell right here and the price did go up a little bit, but if you bought down here and then sold over here, that's pretty accurate. But I'm just gonna keep staring at the screen for the next couple hours and try to find some good opportunities. I saw a good buy signal on AMD, so I bought some calls, bought put options on McDonald's, call option on AI, and some call options on AMC. Now, up until this point, I've been kind of recklessly spending, borderline gambling, and we'll see at the end of the video if I actually end up making money or not. But before we move on to the last method of this video, I want to give a big shout out to the first sponsor of this channel, Dex. Dex is an all-in-one platform to organize and manage all of the contacts in your network. So instead of having to constantly check LinkedIn, Facebook, your email to stay up to date with people that you meet in your professional life, you can just use Dex to help you set up reminders to send things like happy birthdays or to reach out in a few months. Say you have an upcoming project and you're looking for everyone in your network who is a designer. With Dex, you can filter out those people and find the right ones to reach out to. It also has a map view that shows you where everyone in your network is located, so you can reach out next time you're in town. The network view shows you everyone you know and how they are related. It stays up to date and will automatically let you know when people update their job titles. It's really easy to use. You can import your contacts from any platform using the Chrome browser extension, or download the app and add notes for each contact that you can look back at before meeting up with them again in the future. Dex also has integrated AI, which lets you reply to messages on LinkedIn with one click. If you don't like it, you can press it again. It'll give you a new message. If you spent time on LinkedIn trying to reply to messages, you know how much time this will save you. So you can sign up for a free trial for Dex with the link in the description. and let's get back to the video. So I got hit up on Instagram a couple weeks ago from this guy Dylan, who looks super young. He's flexing Lambos on the gram, has a bunch of followers, and he runs a Discord that apparently gives people good options trades to make. And he claims to have an 89% win rate. Now you're probably thinking the same thing as me. Scam. You can beat the market. Why do you have to charge for a Discord? It's a good question, but he's letting me try it out for free and give an honest review. So let's see what it's all about. So I've been in the Discord for a couple days, just watching and seeing the trades that he's putting in the chat. I got my scam radar on, and to be honest, so far it seems pretty legit. I mean, he's not making money all the time. He does lose pretty often, but overall, he's incredibly consistent. Like an over 80% win rate and almost profitable every single day, which sounds crazy. It sounds like I feel like a scammer just saying that. And it's not like they're just putting this in there and saying that they make a bunch of money. I'm actually watching the stock that he's putting in real time and seeing the exits that he's making. He is very consistent, getting in at the right time and getting out at the right time. I don't see how they could possibly be faking any of this. So tomorrow I'm gonna just start copying all of this guy's trades and just see how it goes. Warren Buffett would probably tell me not to do that, but what does he know? So I tried to buy every single option called out in the Discord that I could for a couple days, which is actually easier said than done. Because the market can move so quick and I'm doing everything on my phone, there were a couple of really big calls that before I could even buy the option, it would already have moved like 30% and the contracts would get super expensive, like this Shopify call.
100% in 2 minutes.
The calls I ended up getting in on were Home Depot, Palantir, AMD, Twice, and Mara. All right, moment of truth. What is the state of my financials at the end of this video?
Your rapper favorite trapper favorite rapper.
So did we end up making money? Let's start with the first trades that I did off my own intuition. So the SPY call where I bought puts on it, expecting it to go down. Of course I was wrong, and SPY ended up rallying for the rest of the week. So I ended up losing 100% of my $60 investment. Now on Alibaba, I bought calls and the stock did go up. I actually made 52% back on that investment, turning $73 into $106. On Coinbase, I made 44%. On AMC, I doubled my money. I made 100% profit on that investment, turning $30 into $60. All right, now for the trading bot. On the AMD puts that I bought, this is crazy. I made 116%, $40 from a $36 investment. On AMC, I sold it for 42% profit, and that's pretty much all the luck that I got with that. On the McDonald's and the AI options, they expired worthless, and I lost 100% of those investments. And finally, onto the Discord calls. The first one, Home Depot. This one expired worthless, and I lost 100% of my investment there. On AMD, I lost $2, pretty much getting out at break even before losing a whole bunch more if I stayed in there. On AMD, I got out right before the stock came back up, so I would have lost money because that was a put option. But right after that, it actually ended up ripping down. So if I held, I would have made a lot more, but I did make 15% on that. On Mara, I was pretty much down right away, but I forgot to sell it when the notification came out on Discord. And I just held it until the next day and actually ended up making 48% on that. And finally, on the Palantir option, I got out of this with 133% profit. And I actually got out too early on this because I was scared that I was going to lose my profit. Some of the other guys in the Discord got over 200% profit on this, which is insane. So to answer the question of can you make money options trading as a beginner, yeah, it looks like you can. But I would definitely not rely on a trading bot or a Discord to give you all the answers. You need to become educated in this stuff and really learn how these markets work, or else you're going to end up getting burned in the future. But yeah, that's it for now. If you guys want to check out the Discord, you can look at the link in the description, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.